What if men, instead of women, had periods? How would this shift in biology impact society? From cultural norms to workplace dynamics, we're going to explore 10 significant changes that could occur. This isn't just about flipping the script. It's about understanding how deeply gender roles influence our world. Let's get started. 1. Redefining masculinity through menstruation. If men had periods, the concept of masculinity would be redefined. Instead of hiding or being embarrassed about menstruation, it would likely become a celebrated aspect of being male. It might be seen as a sign of strength, resilience, and superiority. Men would openly talk about their experiences, with menstruation becoming a badge of honor rather than a source of embarrassment. This shift would lead to a broader acceptance of the vulnerability in men, as dealing with menstrual pain and discomfort would be seen as an integral part of manhood. 2. Cultural celebrations and rituals around menstruation. In many cultures today, menstruation is shrouded in taboo, but if men menstruated, this could change dramatically. Cultural and religious rituals might evolve to celebrate a boy's first period as a major life event. These celebrations would involve family and community, marking the transition from boyhood to manhood with pride and joy. Periods would become a key moment in a young man's life, celebrated openly and with honor. 3. Menstrual products as mainstream essentials. If men had periods, the market for menstrual products would explode with a vast array of options. These products would be marketed as essential tools for every man's hygiene routine, with no stigma attached. Menstrual products would be as common as shaving creams or deodorants. These products would be heavily subsidized or even free, viewed as essential healthcare items rather than luxury goods. Companies might innovate high-tech solutions like smart menstrual pads or tampons with advanced absorption technology. 4. Workplace adaptations and menstrual leave policies. In a world where men menstruate, workplace policies would adapt significantly. Paid menstrual leave would become a standard benefit, and workplaces might introduce special accommodations to ensure men can work comfortably during their periods. This would include designated rest areas, flexible working hours, or even on-site medical support for those experiencing severe cramps. Companies might also offer education and support programs to help men manage their periods effectively, ensuring that menstruation doesn't negatively impact productivity or well-being. 5. Menstrual health in public policy and healthcare. If men had periods, menstrual health would become a top priority in public policy. Healthcare systems would offer comprehensive services for men experiencing menstrual issues. This would include widespread education campaigns to reduce stigma and promote awareness. Political leaders would likely take initiatives, framing menstrual health as a critical aspect of national well-being and economic productivity. 6. Changing the narrative in media and entertainment. The portrayal of menstruation would undergo a significant shift if men had periods. TV shows, movies, and commercials would regularly feature male characters dealing with their periods, normalizing the experience for audiences. Period-related humor might take on a new dimension, with male comedians and actors openly discussing their menstrual experiences. In addition, educational content about menstruation would be more prevalent, helping to dismantle existing taboos and encourage a more open dialogue about menstrual health. 7. Religion and spirituality. Menstruation as a sacred experience. In many cultures, menstruation is tied to spirituality and religion, often viewed as a taboo. If men menstruated, religious practices might evolve to incorporate menstruation as a sacred experience. Menstrual cycles would be linked to spiritual growth or seen as a divine gift. Temples, churches, and mosques might create special rituals dedicated to men's menstruation, transforming it into an incredible aspect of spiritual life. 8. The evolution of gender dynamics and equality. If men menstruated, the power dynamics between genders could shift, with men using their periods as a way to assert dominance or superiority. On the other hand, this could also lead to a more equal society where men and women support each other in their unique experiences. This evolution could pave the way for more progressive attitudes towards gender and equality, breaking down barriers and challenging stereotypes. 9. Global conversations on menstrual equity. If men had periods, the global conversation around menstrual equity would take on new urgency. International organizations and governments would collaborate to ensure that everyone has access to menstrual products and education, regardless of where they live. Campaigns to end period poverty would receive significant funding and support, with endorsements from male celebrities and leaders. The push for menstrual equity would become a central issue in global health and human rights. leading to widespread policy changes and increased access to resources. 10. The psychological impact and mental health considerations. If men had periods, there would likely be a greater focus on the psychological aspects of menstruation. Men might experience mood swings, anxiety, or depression related to their cycles, leading to increased awareness and treatment of these issues. Mental health professionals would be trained to address period-related challenges, and society would become more sympathetic towards the emotional fluctuations that accompany menstruation. This would lead to a more compassionate and understanding approach to mental health. This thought experiment shows us how much of our world is shaped by gender and biology. While we may never see a world where men menstruate, it's crucial to recognize the challenges that come with menstruation and offer support to those who experience it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It's her choice for more content that challenges the status quo. See you in the next video.